One of Elon Musk's baby mamas, Ashley St. Clair, started a podcast. I don't know. I'll circle back to that, but does everyone, okay, I know I have a podcast, so I can't talk, but does everyone who has even a modest Twitter size have to be like, now I'm the one who's gonna, okay. Ashley St. Clair. The world needs the Ashley St. Clair podcast. Fine. I support everyone expressing, whatever, you get it. Well, she revealed in her recent episode that I guess she's being evicted. So we'll talk about the numbers on that. Let me, I'll play this clip for you in a second, but let me first jump to this. I'm getting evicted. Elon Musk's baby mama announces she's broke, and this has been a big source of contention for Elon publicly, which is that she was making allegations against him that, number one, that she's having his kid. He said he doesn't know, but he'll pay her. That's kind of a weird response. I don't know if that's even my kid, but I'll give you some money. Ashley St. Clair, the mother of Elon Musk's 1-year-old son, Romulus, launched a new podcast on Monday. Did I pronounce that correctly? By announcing she was broke and in the process of getting evicted, despite allegedly receiving millions of dollars from the billionaire father of her child. So then we'll see that clip here in a second. But in March, after St. Clair sold a $100,000 Tesla, which had been gifted to her by Musk, the billionaire claimed he'd given St. Clair $2.5 million and was currently sending her $500,000 a month. Now, Elon's not a super honest person, so I don't know if that claim is true. Obviously, if this is his child, he should send her a bunch of money because he is really rich and it's a child. If she's burning through $500K per month, I don't know what to tell her. I don't know if the child is mine or not, wrote Musk. Despite not knowing for sure, I have given Ashley $2.5 million and am sending her $500,000 a year. Wow. How... Apologies for the language, but how much does your seed go everywhere? If someone said, this is Luke's child, now it would be confusing for a lot of reasons, but I would be like, really? Prove it, please? Or I would know that it was, again, which would be triple confusing, but I want to just go, all right, you know what? I don't even know, but chances are it probably is, so I'm going to just give you 2.5 mil. St. Clair responded by calling Musk a petulant man-child, true, and claiming he had withdrew most of his child support payments in response to her public statement. So she criticized him a lot, I guess, for being a bad dad or something, and so then she's accusing him of actually not paying that money. According to St. Clair, Musk initially offered her $15 million and an initial $100,000 per month in child support in exchange for her staying quiet about their child. So that's what confuses me. Musk is very public about how he wants not a cabal of children. That's the wrong word. Not a gang of children. What was the word they used? Can you remember it?
A legion of babies.
A legion of babies, yeah. And he has a bunch of different mothers of his kids. I don't know why he would want to pay her off not to talk. So here's Ashley St. Clair starting her podcast and saying, sorry, I have to be sponsored by Polymarket because I'm getting evicted.
Everything out of my mouth.
Oh, while you watch this, please do subscribe to this channel. It is our second channel for fun, random, less important stories like this one. And if you want to support the main channel, you can go search Luke Beasley. It's linked in the description below. But do subscribe to this.
Everything out of my mouth, a cautionary tale. Also, I'm getting evicted, and Polymarket offered me $10,000 to do an ad read. So with that, the roof over my head has been brought to you by Polymarket. God bless Polymarket, the world's largest prediction market, where you can place bets on who's going to win the midterms, whether Trump will release the Epstein files, or how many posts Elon Musk is going to send in a day. So thank you, Polymarket. All right, now that I have sold out in the first 60 seconds, which honestly feels appropriate, like the right tone given the allegations, we're gonna jump right into this. This is bad advice with Ashley St. Clair. Take it or leave it. Probably leave it. And I know I have to start out with what everybody's been waiting for me to talk about, the story that's dominated the headlines, the one that made the entire world go, this can't be real life, we must be living in a simulation.
And then she goes on to some different story, but it wasn't Elon, so it's not like I'm keeping a bombshell from you. But wow, this is where we are. You know, this is. I want to meet the Ashley St. Clair super fan. Is there one? Could there be? I feel like there might be one. Someone who's like, yes, finally, the Bad Advice podcast. And she leads it by saying, unlike others, and I respected this a little bit. She said, unlike others who think that they are God's gift to podcasting and their take is the most beautiful thing in the world, she feels like everything she says is wrong. And so that's kind of the premise of the show. Okay. It's like, don't listen to me, but listen to me. Don't believe me, but listen to me, I guess, is kind of the approach there. Yeah, here's the beginning of it.
Well, after a year of unplanned career suicide, many questionable life choices, and a gap in my LinkedIn profile that cannot legally be explained, I've decided to start a podcast. Not because anybody asked, but because, statistically speaking, it was either this or join an MLM. So here we are. And unlike your Ben Shapiro's or your Megyn Kellys, I'm not starting this because I think my big brain thoughts and my podcast mic are the greatest gift to humanity. I actually think I have the worst ideas. So consider everything out of my mouth a cautionary tale. Also, I'm getting evicted and...
Yeah, and there. I mean, and then she goes on to talk about a political subject. It's just a weird way to lead in to giving a take on a political subject. And I think we need to... I know plenty of people are proud of what they say, but I believe that I'm right. So it's fine. I think it's fine because now I've seen a few people like this where it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of an idiot. Who knows? And it's like, no, don't sell yourself short. Don't necessarily put your thoughts, if you're not yet proud of them, on a huge platform. But it's perfectly fine to think that you know enough. I mean, have you met people? If you know some, you probably know a lot, okay? Compared to a lot of people who are screaming about politics. As much as I joke about why is everyone so... I think if you have something to say, it's great to share and think that you're correct. Now, be open to changing your views, obviously. But it kind of reminds me a little bit of Joe Rogan. And a lot of times he'll go, I don't know, anytime he gets something wrong, he goes, this is why I tell people, don't listen to what I say. I'm just a silly, goofy fighter guy, and I just eat meat and stuff. And this is me. I'm just a comedian. I'm silly. I'm goofy. It's like, but then why are you always insisting on talking about such important topics? Well, because it's fun. Oh, I get that. And I know there's a space for just fun, open conversations, but you can also really try to do the work to make sure that you have the confidence to say, no, when I speak about something confidently, I do believe it's because I'm asserting the correct assertion about the subject. And I'll tell you when I'm more hesitant about if I'm correct or not. But the broad, I'm going to speak very confidently about things throughout a whole podcast. And a bunch of people are going to take it as fact. And then when I get caught in being completely wrong and misleading a bunch of people, I'm going to go, well, I told you, I'm just a goofy, silly comedian or something. I don't actually know. That phenomenon I don't like. So we got to bring back people wanting to be proud of believing that they're correct with an open mind to changing their view. But the only reason you would shout something at a camera, hopefully, is because you do think that it's well-informed. That was a bizarre take on this, but there's the story. Yeah, Elon's baby mama. She posted that. What? She's getting evicted? Whoa. I do wish her the best, of course. And I hope the child's rhinoceros, what was it? I wish the child the best and everything. And I hope she gets the money. Share your thoughts in the comments.